Hello, I'm Jamie J. Carr and this is 32 Counties, 32 Questions. Today I'm on the streets of Galway to ask the people of Galway, is Galway the best night out in all of Ireland? So, where are you from?
I'm actually from Galway.
Nice, well then you're perfect for this question that we're going to ask today. Is Galway the best night out in all of Ireland?
I would argue that for a lot of it is. It depends on the time of week, but I would say overall the events that we do here are so much more fun than in Dublin because we do have more culture. Not in a bad way, but like we do have more of it in Galway. Dublin is more of like the typical city, the capital. It's where you have to have all the big businesses and the CEOs and all that stuff. Whereas we're very like confident in starting like punk gigs and having like art shows and that kind of stuff, and it makes nights out way more fun when they're around. Yeah, there's a lot of really like niche things around Galway if you know where to look.
Why do you think people come from all around the world for the nightlife in Galway?
I think for the most part it is the culture, and it's part of it is the stereotype of like drinking, but it's how we drink and it's very social the way we do it. It's like always for an event and people are so open to chat to people and make new friends on a night out with complete strangers. Like you will just have like a really good friend for a night.
Where are you from?
Galway.
Galway, both of yous?
Galway.
Fantastic. Well, yous are perfect for this. We're asking the question, is Galway the best night out in all of Ireland?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Instant yeah there, not much thought about that.
Because it's safe, but you'll have fun. Like Joe in Dublin is kind of scary going out because you never know what's going to happen.
Just everyone gets along with each other, really.
Yeah.
Not many fights.
Yeah, you don't really see fights much.
Don't really see fights.
Not lots.
There's been a lot of references to Galway girls in pop culture, Ed Sheeran and all the old songs. Are Galway girls the best in Ireland?
You'd have to be, yeah. Yeah, one of the best anyways, definitely.
What do you think?
They're all pretty crazy, if I'm gonna say. Pretty fucking crazy. Tapped, to be honest.
What makes you say that?
You'd have to know. You'd have to be here to know.
Is this your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah, excuse me. Go away. No, go away.
Thanks very much for your time. Does Galway have the best night out in all of Ireland?
100%.
100%, the strong answer there. What do you think?
Yes, definitely 100% so.
Two lads are in agreement. What makes you think that Galway has the best night out in all of Ireland?
Just because it's so small, so close. So many pubs, walking distance from anywhere. Anywhere you want to go, 5-minute walk. If you get sick of one pub, cross the road. There you are. You know, like, it's true, like.
What do you think?
It's just a real local feel, like, because I'm from Connemara and it just kind of feels like Connemara no matter what kind of pub you go into here. There's like the live music and all that kind of stuff, and it's busy everywhere you go. You see someone you know everywhere you go, so that's why I love it. Galway's kind of the heart of the west of Ireland, so it's the only kind of big city really in the west, so I feel like it's the only place where people stay where there's a lot going on, and I feel like that's kind of the main reason why Galway is such a exciting place and why people come from all over to see it.
There's a lot of references in pop culture about Galway girls. You know, Ed Sheeran has mentioned a lot of. What did you say?
The Bures.
The Bures. We'll call them the Galway Bures. Yeah, a lot of people have mentioned it. Ed Sheeran is just one, following on from a lot of old Irish folk singers and stuff like that. Is there anything special about Galway girls compared to the rest of girls around Ireland?
I'd say no, there probably is, yeah.
What is that?
Just the fact they can say they're from Galway, like that's it alone, I'd say, you know.
Is Galway the best night out in all of Ireland?
We were literally just talking about that.
Yeah.
That is mental.
This is fate.
Yeah, it's meant to be. So is it the best night out?
Is it the best night out in all of Ireland?
What we're saying is, no, listen, we had a point. When we go out, we normally like plan if there's something on like electric or something. And in my opinion, if you plan it right, yes. But I was out a few weeks ago and nobody was there and I felt really bad for this girl because she came down for 18th. So I think it's deadly, but you have to like pick the right days. I know, what do you think?
Yeah.
So wait, so is that yes or no?
Okay, if you get it New Year's Eve, yes. It was so good in town on New Year's Eve.
The whole of Ireland or
In all of
I
Ireland?
think the whole of Ireland, I gotta be honest.
Dublin.
I think Dublin would be better. Yeah.
Or Westport?
Or
Yeah.
somewhere like
I love Westport, don't you?
It's such a good night out, like.
I like West.
Never been, is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, why do you think people come from all over the world to visit Galway for the nightlife? Because I know, yeah. It's a no one too.
I think it's because we've lived here our whole lives. We're kind of bored of it. I'd say, like, I met a few Americans on a night out, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's so crazy." So I'd say it's more that we're just kind of like saturated with the nights out that we have here. So
People. Galway people are great. They're great crack.
we know everybody in Galway. If you're from Galway, you know everybody in Galway.
It's also,
So like, it's kind of like for other people it would be a cool new thing, but for us it's kind of like, oh yeah, I know everybody right there, right now. Yeah, it's a very big trad area, and then also it's very big like techno and that side of it.
some really good resident DJs like that play a lot, and even just in the pubs, like you can just walk in, there'll be like a session on or something. I know that's in like a lot of Ireland, but I think for the pubs at least we're very good for that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of references in pop culture about Galway girls. Ed Sheeran even mentioned it, and all the old Irish songs and stuff like that. Why are Galway girls so special?
You tell us.
I don't know. Are they special?
We're special. Come on, hype ourselves up. We're amazing.
I think we're different. As we said, there's a lot of like different types of people in Galway.
Yeah, I think you meet a lot of cool people in Galway. You meet a lot of like different people and different groups of people, so you kind of adapt yourself, and you have to have a big personality to deal with all those people. So I'd say that's why people think Galway girls are like different.
So do you think Ed Sheeran was right?
Definitely. He knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's talking about.
Do you think that Galway has the best night out in all of Ireland?
Yes. Yes, been coming to Galway a long time, so over 20 years, so I'd like to get back every at least once a week, or once a year I should say.
Once a week, I was like, he really likes Galway. And what is it about the Galway nightlife that makes you think it's the best night out in all of Ireland? Because that is a strong statement.
It is strong, but I think it's a relaxing city to be in, people friendly, and nice pint of Guinness.
Right, we're down in Galway and we're asking, do you think if that Galway is the best night out in all of Ireland?
No, disgraceful.
Hardly.
Yeah.
So you are from Dublin, why do you think it's not the best night out in all of Ireland?
Because I fell asleep. I was in bed at 8 o'clock, so I'll let you know tomorrow after tonight.
Yeah, but you said no without even going out yet.
Because I went to bed early, so if I had been that good, I wouldn't have fell asleep.
Have you been out on a night out?
Tonight.
So you've never been out on a night out in Galway? No. Okay, have you ever?
No.
So
Yeah, last night for a few minutes.
What did you make of it?
Oh, full of all the wrong people.
All the wrong people?
Yeah.
In what way?
Just weird people.
Just weird people.
What? Yeah.
Line dancing, you seen line dance?
Just strange people.
Okay, strange people. Why do you think that, I'll ask you one more question. Why do you think that people come from all over the world to Galway for a night out?
Probably the cheapest.
Is Galway the best night out in all of Ireland?
I'd say so, yeah.
You wouldn't say so?
Say so.
Say so?
Yeah.
And why do you think that?
Live music. Live music. Live music, yeah. There's well, from what I know of it, I don't go out very often myself, but there's so many musicians around, and even stuff like walking down the street and seeing the buskers and everything. The only other place in Ireland where you see buskers like that is Dublin, so it's nice to have somewhere the west of Ireland.
I had the best night out when I was here, so
What happened?
I spent way too much, but I actually enjoyed myself because it was Galway, and it's just, it was a once-off thing, so I wasn't able to do it again, but yeah.
What do you think attracts people from all around the world to Galway?
The variety of people, the variety of stores, the variety of markets, and just, yeah.
It's kind of bohemian Galway, isn't it? It's lots of different cultures and people types meet up here, so it's just the whole variety of culture, yeah.
Is Galway the best night out in all of Ireland?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
What makes you think this?
Just good crack.
Good crack. What makes it good crack?
The pubs and that. And the atmosphere.
Fantastic. What do you think? Is Galway the best night out in all of Ireland?
Yeah, 100%.
100%? A strong yes?
No, it's very good. What makes you say that? The race is very good. So we came here, we went to the races during the summer. So then we came.
Is this, sorry?
The races, the Galway races. So it made us want to come back, and the nights out and stuff are really good. So the pubs are really good.
What do you enjoy most about the nights out in Galway?
Just good crack.
Is Galway the best night out in all of Ireland?
Probably.
Probably. What makes you say probably? Why do you think this?
Anytime I come down here, I always have a great time.
Really?
The far side of it, I live in Dublin, and I also have a good time in Dublin.
Well, no matter where I go, I always have a great time.
Is Galway the best night out in all of Ireland?
No.
No.
Wasn't last night anyway, no?
Definitely not. Dub is Dublin.
Beat the Laurels in Clondalkin. They ran out of glasses up there in the Coyote Bar. Give us a break.
In what pub was it?
Coyote, ugly there.
There was no glasses. Did you just have to drink out of your hands?
We had to wash them. It's a joke, we had to wait.
Serious, like, come on. Who doesn't have glasses in a bar?
A lot of people say that Galway is the best night out in all of Ireland. Why do you think they say that?
God bless them.
God bless them.
There you go, Mary.
People from all over the world visit Galway for the nightlife. Why do you think that is?
It's a city. It's a beautiful city.
Very nice.
We had a great night. Now, we're not saying we didn't. It was great, but it was a bit of crack, yeah.
There's a lot of references in pop culture to Galway girls. Do you think Galway girls are better than Dublin girls?
No comment.
No comment?
No comment.
So they could be. What do you think?
Haven't seen many. Must have a look.
No, what do a very shout of fellas? There's no fellas out last night.
Last night there was
Where's
no.
all the men of Galway? Seriously.
Where were they? We don't know.
So, where's all the men in Galway?
Where's all the fucking men in Galway? So it's a no from you. Galway isn't the best night out in all of Ireland.
It was great.
For definite. Definitely.
Yeah, Dublin.
Is Galway the best night out in all of Ireland?
Brilliant for pubs, nightclubs not so much. But I would enjoy Galway more than the rest of Ireland at the minute.
Really? And why is that?
The pubs are brilliant. You're the crack with the people in the pubs. Like, everybody's a friend here. Nobody's a stranger here. That's nice. Especially for students. Come down with no friends from places. You fit in easily.
What are the, from an outsider perspective, what are the Galway people like to you, not being from Galway and stuff like that?
Oh, for me, they love Donegal people.
Do they?
They have such a thing for Donegal. It's weird. The amount of us here, they love it.
For you, what makes it that bit special?
The live music. The live music makes it all the time. There's so many talented musicians in Galway. And like, it's all in Showcase just down that street there.
There's a lot of things in media and in pop culture, like Ed Sheeran singing about Galway girls and a lot of old songs singing about Galway girls. Is there a difference between Galway girls and the rest of the girls around the country?
Well, I'd be personally for the northern ones.
Okay.
Not the girls, in fairness.
Why is that?
Home. Ulster ones always stick together.
Anton, where are you from?
I'm from Galway.
Oh, fantastic. Just what we need today. We're asking a quick question to the people of Galway. Is Galway the best night out in all of Ireland?
It depends on who you are and what you want. Personally, I've had better nights out in places like Limerick and even Ennis. But if you like big crowds and wild people, Galway is definitely a good spot. Like,
a lot of people from all over the world come here to Galway for the nightlife. Why do you think that is?
because it's a very multicultural city, and a lot of people in Galway are very accepting of most people. So it's kind of it's a lot of hippie culture as well, like from back in the day. So it's easier for people to be themselves in Galway, I think. I think the people of Galway are known for being sound in general. So I think that kind of attracts people just because, you know, it's good to be around sound people, you know.
There's all sorts of music about Galway girls, which I'm sure you're well used to hearing now, Ed Sheeran and everybody else, all the other old Irish songs and stuff like that. Are Galway girls different to girls that are not from Galway?
Well, I've been going out with a Mayo girl for the past year now, so... no, I've been with a few Galway girls. They're just girls, like, but as I said, Galway people are sound, so Galway girls are good. But Ed Sheeran, I don't know how he met a Galway girl in Grafton Street, man. He could have said something different, like, you know. Grafton Street's not even in Galway, like.
We're asking one question to the people of Galway today, and you're from Galway.
Yeah.
Is Galway the best night out in all of Ireland?
I think so, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
What makes you think that?
Because, like, there's something for everyone, no matter what you want. On certain nights, there could be hip-hop, there could be, like, dancehall, there could be techno, there could be pop music, just everything's for everyone. And any street you walk on, there's something going on, you know, so that's why I think it is.
Why do you think people come from all over the world to visit Galway for the nightlife? Why do you think that is?
Because I think in Galway, you really get a feel of what Irish culture is. It's a small place, but really there's like people from all parts of the world, but they're all here for Irish culture. And Galway's really the epicenter of it. I think that's what really people come to Galway to see the real Irish culture.
I'm Jamie J. Carr, and this has been 32 Counties, 32 Questions. You see what the people of Galway think, but what do you think? Is Galway the best night out in Ireland, or is there anywhere else that you think is better? Or do you agree with them? that Galway really is the best night out in Ireland? Let us know below in the comments, and we'll pick one of the comments to pin in the comments, so yours will be at the very top. Wouldn't that be great?